sorry. I know it's a bit cramped in here, but I thought the closet would be the only right place to go because Marilla is having one of her headaches, and it took Matthew quite a bit of convincing just to get her to finally take a rest. So I know when I get excited, I get a little bit loud, so I'm gonna try to keep it quiet, but I thought this would be the safest place to be without being too loud. But I was thinking while we're waiting, maybe we could write some poetry. I'm just too excited to use this new journal that Matthew got me. It says, "To my daughter." I get emotional just thinking about it. It has an engraving on it. It says, "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think, and loved more than you will ever know." But anyway, so I was thinking we could write some poetry. What was that? Oh, you like my adornment? Thank you. I thought it was only fitting with a name like Princess Cordelia, one must be adorned with flowers. And I love that these white blossoms make it look like a crown. You would like me to braid your hair? I would love that. I'm so delighted that you like my style because Marilla says it makes me look like a heathen, but I think she just hasn't learned to fully embrace the beauty of life. So I'm so happy to help a friend in such a way as to help find what adorning would suit you best. I will say I think that bow is quite darling. Oh, we could trade. I would love that. Okay, I can give you some of the flowers in my hair, and if you would be so kind as to lend me your bow, I think that would be so suiting to try up a new look. Okay. Alright, I actually do have a brush over here somewhere. Okay. Yes, I can brush out your hair. It's, I think, needing a good brush before I braid it. But let me get that bow out first. Oh, this bow is beautiful. Just divine. I think this will go great in my hair. Oh yeah, be careful not to knock over the lantern. Okay. Set this aside and I'll take out, which of these flowers would you like? The pink. Oh, that would go lovely. Okay. I think the blue would also suit you. I think they're over here. With the yellow and the blue, I think that really brings out the eyes. Okay, yeah, that would really suit you. And I can give you this one too. You know what? I can take them all out and see what works best. Okay. Got some of these leaves broke off, but that's okay. So delighted to share in this with a friend. You like my dress? Thank you. Miss Stacy actually got it for me. See, one of her cousins was growing out of her clothes, and Miss Stacy looked at this one and thought of me. Seeing as we're kindred spirits, she knew I would love it, and indeed, I think it is absolutely divine. Okay. Let's see now. I know I get to be adorned with flowers from head to toe. Let me brush out your hair first. You could just turn a little bit this way. Okay. Just fix that. Get this side. Miss Josephine Barry actually took me to this, I forget the name of it, but it's the place where she gets her hair done, and they have these things called nail polishes. Can you imagine colors on the nails? So they had 3 different options to choose from, and I couldn't just pick one, of course, so I chose all 3. So I have pink, forest green, and this deep sky blue, and I think they're absolutely darling. I know. Okay, next time I go to Charlottetown, I'll have to take you with me. think it's gonna be the next new thing. Okay, turn this way. Let me get this side better. Yeah, I wonder what is gonna be discussed at the town hall this time. It's only a town hall meeting every so often, but I suppose it's always something important. But I would think that it's not anything to do with that road rush thing, because I think our town has had enough of those shenanigans. I know. You're telling me I had to live with the borders. Betrayal feels like the sting of a cold blade piercing heart. Not that I would actually know what it feels like, but I imagine it's not pleasant. Your hair is absolutely sublime. The way it shines reminds me of the lake of shining waters. It's so beautiful. Get this side. Oh yes, I know I have so many new things today. I've just been so blessed with so many gifts lately. Marilla actually bequeathed this to me. It used to be her mother's, and then her mother gave it to her, and it just so happens to perfectly fit on my ring finger, which I think is ever so serendipitous, because seeing as I have committed myself to be the bride of adventure, I think it's only fitting as it resembles the moon and all of nature with these emerald leaves. It reminds me that the moonlight and the leaves, the flowers, all is found outside in nature and within the scope of my imagination. That is all I need. I don't need romance, unless of course it's a tragical one, because tragical romances are just so something so alluring about them. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Miss Stacy did get mad when I talked about her tragical romance. I don't think that is something that people like talked about when they have been through that. But seeing as I want to be the bride of adventure, I just don't care for any other type of romance. Romance is just nonsensical, I think, when you really think about it, you know. Gilbert Blythe, well, he's Ruby's. Why would you even bring him up? No, he thinks he can beat me in a spelling contest. Far from it. There's no competition there. I far surpass him. I mean, I'm not saying this to be prideful, but it just is a matter of facts. That's for sure and certain. Okay. But, yeah, you can relax. I'll just maneuver your head how I need, because you are looking a little bit tired, but that's okay. Getting those tingles in my leg. I need to just resituate myself, if that's okay. Well, speaking of romance, who would you get into a tragical romance with? Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Let me see. These are kind of peaches. Let me just see which ones. Okay, I think I'm gonna start with the yellow over here. That. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Okay, next I'm gonna try the pink plainly. Even Marilla said so. Well, she said it nonetheless. Maybe this bow will help. I don't know if I should put the bow up front. I could put it up front because why not? Rather than let it be neglected by having it in the back, why not have it in the front for all to see? I think that's where it's meant to be. Okay. I have some extra string. Oh, and I have this necklace that Miss Josephine Mary gave me, but I feel too plainly to wear it, and I think it should be yours. It's beautiful. Flowers. Pink, yellow, and blue flowers. Oh. Just divine. Okay. Let me get started on the braids. I have some string to tie your braids. Alright, let me start on this side. Get this section. That section. Yes, I first learned to braid in the orphanage. It was one of the ways in which I learned to pass time was braiding my own hair. Yeah. So fitting if I was to fulfill the great name Princess Cordelia. Had to have beautiful braids to adorn my face, which is so plainly. There's only so much you can do with a child like face is fine, covered with freckles, hair, folds, grit, don't even mention. It's hard for me not to. Yeah. The bane of my existence, I tell you. Of course, it would be my plight to have to deal with such hair. Okay, turn a little bit this way. I need to finish. Oh, got carried away. I didn't even tie the other side, so it started coming undone. Let me actually turn this way. I'm gonna finish this. Fix that. And then I need to actually tie it. Silly me. Let me just tie this. There we go. I get carried away. I'm sorry. Sorry, I get distracted and then I just, but at least I remembered. Let me fix this side, not turn that way, just, okay. I just need